Watch this astonishing scene as the entire committee appears to turn against Angela Rayner in one of Parliament's most heated debates this year. What began as a routine meeting quickly escalated into a fiery confrontation, with MPs from different factions questioning her sharply. Rayner, usually composed and in control, seemed taken aback by the tension in the room. With all due respect, Secretary, data shows a sharp decline in house building. The sector lacks skilled labor and confidence, partly due to welcomed but delaying building safety regulations. Reports like the IPRs from January show 90,000 families will fall into poverty due to the freeze on local housing allowance. Isn't that a political choice to push families into poverty? Well, we've already committed £34 billion annually to housing support, increasing it in April 2024. Decisions on local housing allowance will be made during the budget alongside other key policies. We're rolling out more child care places in September and expanding support for working families, school meals, uniforms, breakfast clubs, and employment rights. These all help. You can't address one issue in isolation. We're investing in housing allowance. But the solution isn't letting rents rise while placing social tenants in private accommodation. It's building more social housing. Rent is only one factor. Families face many pressures we're addressing through various policies. Even the National Residential Landlords Association acknowledges the issue. Those same families need flexible work, better wages through the minimum wage increase, and safe, affordable housing. But we're not building fast enough. Many are renting in the private sector, but can't afford local options due to the freeze. We've introduced the Renters' Rights Bill and allocated extra funding to councils for homelessness prevention. We're also ending no-fault evictions and addressing exploitative practices like rent hikes after evictions, all while ramping up home construction. Regarding house building, applications are up 6%, a positive sign. Developers and local authorities say recent national planning policy framework changes are encouraging. We're supporting SMEs and fast-tracking brownfield development with remediation support and a streamlined planning process. We're confident but realistic. Hitting the 1.5 million homes target by 2029 is ambitious. Everything needs to align. Even so, that number won't solve the housing crisis alone. But by 2029, I hope the progress is undeniable and irreversible. To ensure accountability, there are numerous data points planning applications, housing starts, completions that allow tracking progress. I've told the Chancellor, the Prime Minister, and all ministers the last time we built at this scale was after WWI, and that required state investment. The Chancellor has committed to supporting housing through various policies.
We've enacted a WAB's law to address life-threatening hazards, coming into effect in October. Some regulations were staggered to balance safety with build capacity. People deserve safe homes, but we also need to avoid worsening overcrowding. In other news, GB News continues to stir debate. Jonathan Gullis, a hardline conservative, harshly criticized the government for failing to deport illegal immigrants, arguing they pose safety risks. He claimed many bring dangerous ideologies harmful to women and children. Recently released court data added fuel to the fire. For every 100 people crossing the channel in small boats, one is charged with a criminal offense. During the show, an audience member sarcastically asked why liberal Democrats who support open borders don't house migrants in their own constituencies. A Labour MP present had no response. Do you think it would be fair to concentrate asylum seekers in areas where people support it the most, like Lib Dem constituencies? Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea, replied Gullis. If you vote for it, you should get it. That's direct democracy. Gullis continued. Stoke-on-Trent, under a Labour-led council, joined the voluntary asylum dispersal scheme and took thousands of migrants. Housing there is cheaper, so taxpayers bore the cost. The Conservative City Council took legal action to spread the burden nationwide. At one point, we had more asylum seekers than all of Wales. I've said it before, 74% of those crossing are men aged 18 to 39. Many hold medieval views on women and children. They're involved in rape, murder, illegal work, and drug trafficking. It's worrying. Foreign nationals make up 11% of the population, but account for 34% of sexual assault convictions. Afghans and Eritreans are 20 times more likely to be convicted. Baroness Casey's report confirmed links between illegal migrants and child exploitation gangs. These individuals should be detained and deported immediately. They pose a serious threat to national safety. This was today's important update. We want to make it clear that our videos do not contain any kind of misinformation. Our only goal is to deliver true and verified news to you. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Update Britain channel. Thank you.